So here I am today picking up sticks on a Sunday, and well, not exactly sticks. What I'm doing today is making sure that I get all my scrap tin off the ground because it's making a mess in my yard. I've got not much up so far. This is all from the wall. These are all full sheets. When I was taking it off delicately, and afterwards when I got to that last corner I had enough and basically said fuck it, and I just started tearing this stuff right off the fucking wall. So these ones here have some gaping holes where the screws went through it, and it's still got their screws attached to them. They're bent to hell, like that one. They're basically mangled. There's no point in trying to salvage them, but I'm not trying to salvage any of this stuff or any of the tin anyhow. It's all going to the dump, but those sheets that are still flat will be put aside. So if somebody does want to salvage them, they can. But anyhow, all this little stuff on top here was from the flat, or it was the fascia and the bottom edges that basically came off looking like that. So I kind of folded it a little more so it fit in the trailer. And if someone was dedicated, they could try to salvage it, but I doubt it. It's junk. So, and then I'll get around to picking up sticks and throwing them in the back of my truck, dirtying up my truck again. That is all the insulation from the boot room. I bundled it up in a tarp and stuffed it underneath the trailer to keep it dry. Oh, look at that, more tin with some 1/8-inch thick tar sheeting. I wouldn't call it tar paper, but I think it's tar sheeting. Some scrap insulation, little filler pieces, more tin. So yeah, I mean, the trailer is going through its metamorphosis. Boot room, my stepfather had enough and he started tearing apart the boot room altogether. He almost had it down to the floor before he started putting it back together. And so there you have it. He recut those so that all the 2x4s are the same height and put in a decent roof. We'll be putting the insulation back in eventually. The door is level. Check this out. Look at that. The door closes and opens nice and smooth. It's not even fully set up yet, but beforehand that door, it didn't want to close. It ground in the corners, and it was a bitch. So eventually we'll be putting the shingles on the ceiling. I suppose I could show you that. We'll take a peek upstairs. So there you go. That's the peel and stick all over the place. This is because the wind blows this direction. Just threw some boards on the edge here to keep the wind from blowing the peel and stick up and off the roof. And same with that the peel and stick comes up and overlaps onto that, so I just put some boards on there to keep it from and keep that side from blowing up and over. Look at that, wow. Just, the trailer takes a dive right in the middle there. We got to jack that up and bring it up level. So, but yeah, we'll get around to putting shingles on this roof. Just not yet. Peel and stick is good for about 60 days before you have to put your shingles on and whatnot. So we got a little bit of time. But once that's done, once the jacking is done, we're going to put the skirting back on, and we'll fix up the outside sheathing. The bottom foot will likely get ripped off and replaced, but the rest of it will likely stay in place. And then we're just gonna Tyvek it. Just gonna put some vapor barrier on it, and aside from this, but we're still moving that window over there. But yeah, we're gonna Tyvek this trailer, and that ought to hold out for a winter, 2 at the very most. I don't know, I doubt it, but that'll keep us dry for a winter. And then sometime next year we might put some siding on it. Hopefully by then the trailer will be deadly straight again. We're not sure if it was ever straight, but there you have it, our home adventures. Take care.